Hey everybody, this is Micah at Solar States, and I'm here with two of our recent OIC grads, Marie and Declan. Interesting note to know about Marie, she speaks 4.5 languages, whereas Declan and I were fluent in Philadelphia. Way to go, Declan.
Sir,
So, uh, as I mentioned, they came through our OIC program. How did you think the program went for you, Marie?
I think it went amazing. I learned so much about solar, and I knew almost nothing. And I mean, we installed 3 systems in school, and then I started working here, and I installed 0 systems because I fix systems now.
that's a, that's kind of ironic. And Declan, how about you? I mean, you came through the program. You were in installation for a bit. Now you're back in the office. What do you think? How did the program prepare you for that?
sure. I went into it never holding a power tool a day in my life, and you go up onto a steep roof with a bandsaw in your hand, and you start learning by trial by fire. And it was a great 2 months of doing install, and I think I'm taking that skill set into the office with a huge amount of knowledge I got from Mo, our instructor at OIC.
Cool.
So I think I'm feeling pretty well prepared for everything that is in front of me now.
Cool. So it's a 6 week course. So obviously you can't get everything in 6 weeks,
Mhm.
but do you feel that it covered enough to sort of get your feet wet? Like when you were up on the roof, was there anything where you're like, oh man, we didn't cover this in class? Or did you feel like you got most of it?
I think understanding the components of treating a roof with the right amount of respect and what goes into that process, I definitely felt well prepared for. But there's nothing you can get for the real feeling of being on a roof 40 feet off the ground while you're in a classroom. So it's definitely,
That's a tough one, isn't it?
yeah, it's a shock.
Yeah.
Like your first day,
Yeah.
it's a real shock for sure.
And here at Solar States, we're always OSHA compliant. You have your safety gear on, but even still, it's like, man, you're just up
Yeah.
high. You can't necessarily
Absolutely
feel
not.
comfortable with that right
Yeah.
away.
There's no preparation.
There's no preparation for a
No.
40-foot drop,
Exactly.
right? And so, Marie, I mean, you mentioned this a little earlier. You went into the course, you were trained on solar, but then you jumped into our operations and maintenance field where we deal with a lot of older systems and things that are having problems. Did the class help you prepare for that jump?
Partially because my current boss, Michael Massa, was talking to us in OIC and showed us what he's dealing with. So building systems is great, but there's so many solar systems in the world, in Philadelphia, in Pennsylvania, that are already there and they need to be fixed. So I get a certain level of satisfaction when I'm researching what is wrong and what could be done for the system to start working again. So pretty much bringing things back to life. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
You do resurrection, bring it back to life.
Yeah.
That's great. That must feel really good when you see something that wasn't working and now it is working.
Exactly. This is why I try to go. Like I sit in the office a lot and do customer service and trying to investigate. But I get a certain level of happiness when I'm on site and take something that is pretty much a piece of metal, and in half an hour it just works and generates electricity for the house.
That's
It's
awesome. That's great. So where do you see yourself going? Let's talk about your future. I feel like your father. I'm like, what do you want to do for your? No. Where do you see the future of what you want to do in solar?
I feel like residential solar is growing and there's so many things to do, but I would like to switch to commercial solar because there's so many systems that were installed 10, 12 years ago and they start breaking right now. And there is a huge demand on how to fix that and no solutions. So I would like to be a part of the team who would find that solution.
That's so cool that you're identifying opportunities in the solar space.
Thank you.
That's great. And how about you, Declan? You've been on the rooftop. You're now in the office. Where do you see your future?
Yeah, it's been great to just get an experience on both sides of things so far. I think ideally what got me into doing solar in the first place is more so about changing our plan for the better. So I think swinging to policy side of things to include like all the incentives for people to go solar and making it happen across the country, I'd say is like
policy is a big thing in solar. Without the IRA, we'd be in a much different situation. For those of you who don't know, the Inflation Reduction Act really offers some amazing incentives for both homeowners and businesses to go solar. Well, thank you, Marie. Thank you, Declan. It's been
Thank you,
great
Micah.
talking with everyone. We'll see you soon.